Good morning, Knights, and peace. Today we are armoring up with You Got It, Peace. And we'll find out how to do that with our Bible story, Mary's Journey to Bethlehem, a marble run activity in science, creating some shoes of peace in crafts, and a cool scavenger hunt in recreation. How's your memorization of the banner verse going? Can you say it with me? Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. And remember, that comes from Ephesians 6:10. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's welcome back our opening team, Armorer Ben, Sparky the Dragon, and Musician Madison.
Welcome back, Knights. Are you ready for another adventure, another quest? Have you seen Armorer Ben? Well, since I'm the only one here, maybe I could try out my new jokes with you. How do you build the walls of an ice house? With egg glue. I get it. It's like a joke in water. It's another joke about snow and ice. Not good. Okay. Achoo! Oh, okay, Knights, unfreeze. And, let me look up another one while the royal musicians come out.
It can feel like Christmas in the springtime or the fall. It can feel like Christmas through the hottest months of all. Christmas time reminds us Jesus came to us. We will never be alone, it's all because Emmanuel, God is with us all year long. Emmanuel, you are why we sing this song. You came down from your throne above to be Emmanuel, God is with us. Don't need lights or presents, I don't even need a tree. Remembering that Jesus came is all it takes for me. Christmas time reminds us Jesus came to us. We will never be alone, it's all because Emmanuel, God is with us all year long. Emmanuel, you are why we sing this song. You came down from your throne above to be Emmanuel, God is with us. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him. Emmanuel, God is with us all year long. Emmanuel, you are why we sing this song. You came down from your throne above to be Emmanuel, God is with
Thanks, musicians. Okay, I have another joke, and this one is really good. What does a snowman ride to his friend's house? An icicle. I get it, it's icicle, but it's like bicycle.
Sparky, have you been trying to tell jokes again?
Well, I thought I had some good ones this time. What do you think, Knights?
I think you may need to stick to dragon work and let the comedians handle the jokes.
Where have you been?
I've been up in the northeast corner turret. As you know, turrets are tall towers and important parts on a castle for observation and defense. They were very common in castles built in medieval times and in the Dark Ages.
Speaking of Dark Ages, do you know what they call it? Do you know why they call it the Dark Ages?
Actually, I don't.
Well, it's simple. It's because there were so many nights. Ha 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 ha! Get it? It's nights. It sounds like nights. When the sun is down, it's dark. Oh, okay.
I think we got it. I've got to find you a new hobby. Anyway, I was up in the turret hoping to see the king returning to the North Castle. We have already found 2 pieces of the great armor, so I figured the king should be returning soon. Oh well, I think we should continue our search for the rest of the pieces.
And that's where I come in. Do you have a third riddle for me to translate?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
It says, searching for peaceful shoes upon one's feet. Find a baby asleep where animals eat. That doesn't sound like a very clean place for a baby.
It sure doesn't. It sounds a little strange, too.
I remember a story in the king's book about a baby inside a basket inside a river. Fish or animals that eat in the river. Do you think that's the story we need to read?
I don't think so. I think it needs to be something more like a food bowl or a bucket with some food in it.
Hey!
Hey, what?
No, hay! You know, like dry grass. A lot of animals eat hay. What do you call something that holds hay for animals to eat?
Well, it could be a trough or a feed box or...
A manger!
Yes, a manger. There is a story in the king's book about a baby sleeping in a manger. I wonder if the royal players can tell us that story. Let's look in the king's book and see.
In the book of Luke, chapter 2, we are told about the birth of Jesus. Some call this the nativity story, and others call it the Christmas story. It all begins with a young girl, Mary, finding out that she was going to have a baby. Some may not think this is too strange, but the message was delivered to her not by a doctor, but by an angel. Another angel appeared to Joseph, explaining that all of this was something from God. All was going along just fine until the Emperor Caesar Augustus told everyone that they needed to be counted. But they could only be counted while in their hometown, which was in Bethlehem. So Mary and Joseph had to go on an 80-mile journey, which took several days to walk. After they arrived in Bethlehem, it was time for the baby to be born. Now, there were lots of people showing up in Bethlehem for the big emperor count. Since Mary and Joseph didn't have reservations, they had a difficult time finding a hotel room. Finally, one person was able to offer them a stable, more like a barn, for them to sleep in. In this rustic hotel room, the baby Jesus was born and placed in a manger, since there was no other bed. While all of this was happening, yet another angel appeared to shepherds who were watching their sheep nearby. The angel spoke to the shepherds and told them what angels always say. Hey, don't freak out. I have good news to tell you. The Savior was born today. Go and check it out. You will find him wrapped up and lying in a manger. And then, as if there weren't enough angel appearances already, a whole group of them showed up and began singing songs to God. After the angel choir left, the shepherds went to see Jesus. They found him exactly where the angel said he would be. After they left, they were so excited that they told everyone they saw about this Savior who was born, the one who would bring peace to the world. And this is just one great story from the King's Book.
So that's what the riddle meant. Wow, Jesus was born in a place where horses and cows eat.
I wish we had cows here at North Castle.
Why is that?
Well, it's so cold here. If we had cows, we could get ice cream instead of milk.
I think your jokes are getting worse.
Thank you. So we're looking for shoes of peace?
Yes, and the riddle said we could find it if we look closer at the story of Jesus' birth. I think these knights will be able to find this next piece of the great armor now. Do you know what our great castle call-out is?
Let me guess. Armor up with peace.
Exactly. Remember, we put our fists on our shoulders like putting on a safety harness. When we say, armor up, then we will do this motion. As we say, with peace. Now, let's put it all together. Armor up with peace.
That's great. I have a nightly lesson for everyone.
What is it?
How do knights see in the dark?
How?
With night lights. I get it. It's like it's night and there's night and it's dark.
Well, that does remind me that we need to teach the knights about another important part of being a knight. Sometimes knights may need to scale or climb a castle wall. Since they are wearing so much armor, they need to be very good at climbing a ladder. Let's practice one hand and one leg at a time. Everyone, stand up.
Looks like they're all moving up in the world. Before you go, don't forget the banner verse, which is found in Ephesians 6:10. Say it with me. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power.
Have fun finding those shoes of peace, knights. Remember, your castle guides and station leaders will be here to help you on your quest.
Oh no, it's happening again. Shoot!
Knights, please stay frozen in place until your castle guides let you lead to your first station.
So Armorer Ben and Sparky told me I need to find some new shoes today. I always liked wearing my chacos, but I guess it's time to go on a quest again today to find the shoes of peace. I know that you're going to do a great job, and I hope that you have fun doing it and learn a lot today as we go on our quest for the shoes of peace.